Hello friends, my name is Emile and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic, this time taking a look at the 1985 Ford RS200 rally car, as it says in this very 80s font. This car was requested by both LRC and I'm so sorry if I get your name wrong, I believe it's Martinez? Something like that. Anyways, yes, this car has a lot going for it. It's four-wheel drive, 484 horsepower, 1,121 kilograms, a little bit on the heavier side, but it does have quite a lot of torque. The RS200, as I said, a lot of potential around here. Anyways, it is going to have 6 laps of the Motorsports Land tracks that best possibly can. Current leader is a Suzuki called Spike Peak Edition, that's at a time of a 28.209. While the RS200 probably isn't going to beat that, it will be interesting to see quite how close we can get to it in the RS200. And while it says rally car on the description, it isn't really, well, at least I don't think it's the rally version. It doesn't have the livery or anything, so that's why I say that. But maybe it was like a base for it. I'm not too sure, to be honest. And it also does not have an R against it when you actually buy this car, so yeah, technically not a race car, although you really can't do a whole lot to this vehicle. Well, actually, yeah, you can do a decent amount. You do more than you can to most race cars, so yeah, you can actually get a decent amount of power. So far, it's an odd one. It actually kind of feels like it wants to take off, which is, I thought that'd be served exclusively for the roofs, but apparently not. It is actually quite understeery on the way in, but once sort of the wheels dig into the tarmac and it starts going sideways, it just gets a burst of speed and it becomes ungodly quick. A 30.077. This car, I always knew this car would be kind of likely to break into the under 30 club, and it does look like it is going to be able to do so, although quite how far into that club it will break in remains to be seen. Yeah, understeer. It is understeery and then it isn't. I assume that's something to do. I decided to just chuck that away because I am going to come back and try and get a better run. But yeah, I'm assuming that is down to this car being a mid-engined four-wheel drive, which does mean the weight balance is a little bit off, which does mean, yeah, basically there's a lot of weight over the rear end, similar to the roof, although not to that extent. Ooh. Yeah, you don't want to chuck it quite too far out. I'm just still trying to sort of get a feel for it. It's a weird driving car, this. It is fun. There is no denying that, and it is quick as well. There's certainly no denying that either. But it's not quite as... yeah. It is an odd one. I think if it handled more like a traditional rally car, it would be a lot quicker. But, I mean, that's kind of missing the point with this. I think the Delta S4, I've been told, isn't the best car in the world. I'm assuming these two cars... that was just me being an idiot. I am sorry about that. Yeah, I'm assuming those two cars do actually share quite a lot of similarities in the way they drive, because they both are mid-engined Group B vehicles. The only difference, of course, is that obviously a full-fledged race car with downforce, and this is, well, a fully customizable car, and that isn't. So, yeah, I'm assuming this is probably actually the better car. It's also a lot cheaper. 100 grand buys you the RS200, and to be honest with you, for that money, this car is pretty darn quick. Actually, one of the quicker cars we've had for that money. Well, I say that, this one's of course upgraded and has money chucked into it. It is going to break into the under 30 club. 29.737 for the RS200. That will put it towards the top of our board. Maybe not quite as amazing as some people may have been expecting of this vehicle. But yeah, it's a little bit funky to drive. But I'm sure once you're actually used to it, you can actually get this thing to go quicker. I have no doubt. This really could cause some damage to our leaderboard, but yeah, as it stands with me driving it and not being used to it, it isn't particularly incredible, but it certainly is not too bad. But let's go see where it places on our leaderboard. Onto the leaderboard then, and the Ford RS200 goes into 6th place with a 29.737, becoming the fastest non-race modded car we've ever had around the track, which is pretty impressive. Beats out the Lancia Delta, Subaru Impreza, Subaru Legacy, losing out slightly to the Mitsubishi FTO GT, 3000 GT, Evo 5, so on and so forth. Anyways, I do hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Hotline Classic. If you have cars you'd like to request for the series, you can do so in the comment section and go into the description for a full request list form. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, farewell.